Hey everyone, it's Miss Lily Baby, and if you are a new viewer, I hope you enjoyed this video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Today's review is on this Janet Collection Brazilian Scent Lace Wig. It is 100% Brazilian human hair, and this is what the tag looks like. This is Skyler, and the color I am rocking is TT1B1010, and this is a nice hijack bob. So go ahead and stay tuned and watch more of the video to see how I cut and get my little natural. What I'm gonna do first is this is how the wig looks, and I'm gonna go ahead and begin to start cutting my lace. So I'm going to try and tilt my camera so you guys will be able to see that. Okay, here we go. So I hope you guys can see that right there. And here are my scissors, and we are going to proceed to cut basically the bottom of the lace as close as you can get, especially when you do the ear, because you don't want a lot of lace left there. It's just going to irritate. And now I'm just going very close to the hairline, giving a little bit of room. In the front, I usually cut it very close, especially with how this part is, so that way you do not see any of the lace. So I'm gonna move that baby hair band out of the way and continue to cut close to the edge of the lace. But remember, you do not want to cut any of the hair off. You want to keep as much hair there as possible. Now on this side, once again, just following the same steps, I'm going to tighten the wig, put it on that one. And once again, just like the last video, if you guys are subscribed to my channel, the next thing I'm going to do is get my concealer, which is the It's Me concealer, and it is in the color Deep. And actually, no, I'm not going to use the concealer. I'm just going to use my Lacombe powder and go ahead and start coloring this lace where the part is so that it matches my exact skin tone. And that way it will look very, very natural. And also up front up here where there is some hair, you want to make sure that you get your powder and it will match also, just so that when that lace is laying down in the front, since it is a middle part, that it will look as natural as possible and blend right in with your forehead. So there we have that there. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys a couple of styles that you could do with this style, which would be how I have it here, which is a half down, half up. And this is initially how the back would look, and I literally have no hair out on the sides. All I'm doing is literally, it's a middle part, and what we're gonna do is leave some hair hanging off the side and go ahead and scrunch it up into a ponytail, a high one here. And if you want, you can always do the bun style. So if you want, you can create the bun look and go ahead and create it, hold on, this way. Oh, my phone's out there. Okay, and if you want, here goes another style, which is the bun. Let me show. So you guys can see that is what it looks like when you basically have a bun at the top and then you have the curls in the back. Or if you don't want to do that one, you can always take this bun down, and even with it being a short style, you would be able to maybe take this section here and create a ponytail, basically, so you can have two pigtails or little bows like Mickey Mouse, basically. And as you can see, I just have like the hair on my side left down, and I would just do the same thing with the other side, which is gather some hair down, leave enough so that, you know, my sides still look okay. And then when you are grabbing, you just want to make sure that the tracks are not showing, and just continue to twist the hair to a circular motion like so. And I thought I had another ponytail holder, but I don't, so just to show you guys, I'm just going to use a clip to clip that style in. And here is another style. As you can see, you still have your curls in the back, and you just have the two pigtails in the back. Well, I mean the front. So this is how another style would be to create a look. And then with your any type of edge control that you want to use, I just have this even edge control here. You would take this and go ahead and lay them edges, curl, you know, make sure that baby hairs is looking nice and slick. I always use a rat tail comb just because it is for just the ends. And then with the end of the rat tail, I just kind of smooth everything back, so in that way everything will blend in nice and perfect. Okay. Woo. There you go. So that was like two styles basically right there of how you could rock the hair. There we go. And don't forget, like for me, I know on my wigs I like to have hair on the sides just so that it looks natural. And this actually looks cute if you wanted to just rock, you know, a nice cute bob just like this. So this is something you guys can keep in mind, because it's still hijacked, it's still giving you, you know, the coverage that you want, and it's also still covering up the tracks, so no one will be able to see any of your tracks there in the back. So as you can see, you can't see the tracks in the back, and this is just another cute style of how you could rock your cute bob wig. So I hope you guys enjoy this and stay tuned.